So I recently watched Mortal Engines on Netflix, and I literally just finished it like 5 minutes ago, and now I'm making a review about it because I actually liked it, and a lot of people don't like it, as Rotten Tomatoes quite clearly shows. But I'm going to explain why I like it, because I think it's got an air of, oof, there's like something about it. When I watched it, I was so immersed in it that I forgot about all my troubles. The reason I like it is because they take an idea that is just insane, something that you kind of think, maybe you have 2 or 3 of these thoughts in your entire life where they're just so insane, they're so mind-boggling that you think, okay, I'm super weird. It's the idea of getting a city that is super huge and putting it on flipping wheels and allowing it to basically engage in a war between other cities. There's like a whole society in these cities. So there's like train stations, well, there's not train stations, but they're like transport stations, and everything is like a city. And there are gardens, there are like mansions, and then there's the people who are the lower classes who work in the engines, and there's like a whole structure in the city that is moving. And this is set in the future, I think. I'm not sure, I watched it 10 minutes ago, so this is I'm woefully unprepared. One of the characters that I think is really fascinating is a character called Shrike. I'm not going to spoil anything, don't worry. He is almost human, but not quite, and it's like a kind of, I don't exactly know what he is because I watched it 10 minutes ago. Essentially, he raises the main character, and the main character is called Hester with a H, and he raises her, and basically she doesn't really have any contact with humans for most of her life. So she's raised by this Shrike, this robot. And so then when she actually meets people, it's like, ooh, like someone who is really closed off, like closed off from people, suddenly is like, ooh, people. She meets this guy who is another main character called Tom, and basically they are forced into a situation together where they don't really want to be together, but they are, and then they kind of get to know each other. It's a really good romantic story though. I mean, not many people know this about me, but I'm a sucker for romance. I mean, I haven't really told that to even my friends, but I'm saying it now, that I really like romance in a story, in a novel, in a film, and I like writing romance. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I'm a romantic guy. Like, I've never had a girlfriend technically, but I'd like to think that she would love me. And then there's also this guy Elrond, the actor who played Elrond. What's his name? Thaddeus Valentine. I have a man crush on him as well. I also have a man crush on Christian Bale and DiCaprio. I mean, I think the reason that people don't like it is because it's kind of a bit cliche. It's the typical film, the stuff in the film that they know will get an emotional reaction, and the people who are suckers for romance and epic fights, and they don't really think too much about if this is going to actually seem realistic. They just want a story. They're the people like me who actually will enjoy the film. So if you're someone who wants flawless execution, who loves films like Interstellar or Inception, where every scene is very well thought about and executed with creative camera angles, then you probably won't enjoy this. But if you want to escape to a world that is so crazily different from this world that it'll mean that you forget some of your troubles and some of your concerns in this world, then you should check it out, because it really is quite spectacular, I would say. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Just check it out. This is the first film review I've done, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. Just kind of basically saying what comes to my mind. Yeah, so I'm going to end there because I don't really think I've got anything else to say. I mean, I'm sure I could say something, but it would probably be really kind of stupid. I think you should just watch the film because it's a good film. That's basically my review. It's a good film, in my opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Opinions are cool. Some people are going to hate it, but it's the same with anything. Any book, any film, any piece of artwork. Some people are going to love it and some people are going to hate it, and I happen to love it. I think that if you like world building and crazy ideas, then this is going to be a film for you, but if you don't, then it won't be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already, and if you want to see more of this beautiful face. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.